Hey everybody, Richie Yip here, talking about procedures in jiu-jitsu today, right? Not a really sexy topic, but I think there's a lot of comfort to be found in procedures. Now, what do I mean by procedures? Well, I mean a step 1, and then a step 2, and then a step 3, but only when you've completed step 1s and 2, right? So we want to make sure that we're doing the right steps along the way. And the thing is that think of it like you're making a sandwich, right? Like step 1, pick the bread, right? Pick the type of bread you want to use. Get some sourdough. Step 2, cut the bread. Step 3, put mayonnaise on the bread. You don't go and put mayonnaise on the bread before you cut it. And sometimes that happens in jiu-jitsu because for every single technique, there's so many steps. So I understand that there's lots of things that can happen when you're doing jiu-jitsu, right? Like we could be fighting from the half guard and I'm going through my procedures list and all of a sudden Stefan goes and dives on a knee bar or something like that, goes on a leg attack. Well, those are variables that come into play perhaps 20% of the time, 80% of the time with our regular training partners. We have these set procedures that will help us solve most of the problems. And that's what we want to try and get to. A set of scenarios that we're most likely going to see. So let's actually go back to the whole idea of half guard. And we'll use half guard as an illustration on how procedures can help us. So Stefan's in my half guard. He's on top. And you see how he's crushing me out with his head, with his arm. He's crushing out my head, and he's got the underhook, and this sucks. If I do nothing, Stefan is going to win this fight. He's going to pass. So I need to do something. The very first thing I do, step 1, is I'm going to do what's called a twist sweep. Now, a twist sweep is a lucky sweep that I can do if Stefan is maybe asleep at the wheel and I just twist my hips, I pinch this arm, and I'm able to go and knock him all the way over. You're probably not going to get that on Stefan. He's a black belt. Almost always when you hit the twist sweep, bounce out. Now we have step 2. Step 2 is my underhook, but note how I want to punch and I want to stomp to get a better underhook. Step 3 is for me to get low on his torso. I actually want his leg, right? So maybe he's overhooking me. What I want to do is grab, pinch, shuck him up, bring myself down at the exact same time. Step 4 would be to get his back. Maybe from here I have his leg, I'm pinching, my knees around his one knee, and I want to get his hand on the ground, shuck him forward. Step 4 is to finally clamp up, right? But the key thing is that I don't go into 3 when I haven't done 2 yet. So 2, what is 2? My underhook. So a lot of my students will maybe try to twist, and then from here, try to get down, try to get low on the leg. Well, I haven't achieved 2 yet. We need to hit the twist sweep. I want to get my hand underneath. Okay, doesn't work. Let's do that again. I twist sweep again. There we go. I keep on hitting the 2. I keep on hitting the 2 until I'm clearly on my side. And then when I'm on my side, then I progress to 3. I want to grab his back, maybe his hip or his belt. I want to pinch with my knee. And I shuck him up. I want to bring him up and I scooch myself down. If he's got the overhook, which most people will, from here I'm going to put his hand on the ground. And then I climb up to cement the position for the 4. Thank you, Stefan. But note how we have a set of procedures, right? I don't go to 3 unless I've completed 2 successfully. I don't go to 2 unless I've completed 1 successfully. If I haven't completed 1, what do? I keep on doing 1. I keep on doing it, right? So procedures, I find that it just helps people learn. There's a lot of attachment to it. Of course, it can't be an overall blanket answer for everything. Sometimes, like once again, like Stefan could go for a sweep. Or pardon me, he could right away go for a leg lock. Right away I can just go for a sweep because his body positioning is off. So you have to be open to those variables. But for overall, as a solution for a problem, procedures will help you.